Dobry again, Cocktail. Minions with Mark. Hello everybody, good morning, my name is Mark, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Shashka, and congratulations, you bought yourself a new one. You always wanted to have one, you've been watching my films, and I'm going to teach you today how to properly grab it, draw it, wear it, and use it for cutting. So, let's say you were lucky enough to buy yourself a Shashka like this. So you have one. Be careful, they are very sharp if you get them properly sharpened. What you want to make sure you do is you have a proper hanger belt and a secondary belt. These are very important, and I'll show you why in the setup next. Okay? Alright, things you should have. Well, you should have a hanger that properly fits you, that allows your Shashka to sit about this height here. Okay? We should have a secondary belt. That secondary belt right here holds this down. If you look at some of the old pictures, you'll even see that they had one that set like this, and it hung off the main belt. So it's another older style setup. You'll see it commonly with the Georgian cowboys. They use it for horseback. So you want this to be properly length so you can be here at a proper grip. Okay? So that goes into the next part. How do you draw the Shashka? Okay? Notice it's being hung with the handle. How? Look at this. You would say, oh, it's upside down. Well, it actually has to do with its ability to draw. We really want to have it in this manner. Okay? It is not a European sword. It is a Caucasian sword. It comes from the Caucasus. So, you want to see it in this manner. So you're able to what? To draw it. Just like that. You notice I sweep down, grab it in a ring fashion here, and brings the blade out. That allows for the first cut. It's not a Japanese sword. It does not draw like a Japanese sword. It does not draw like a European sword. Alright, so basic is grab it here, like a ring grab. Okay, I'm going to walk forward. That's how it should be grabbed. Then your hand closes around it when it comes to the cut. Okay, show that again. It's here. You sweep down, ring grab, here, and you're in business. Okay, your arm is not tight when you do this. There's no tension. Okay, so it's what Leo Fong used to call it, relaxed tension. Master Felix Nolkov is what he teaches, and his style also is to go here and to be there, and that is how you're so fluid. Okay, so that's the basic behind it. So you purchased yourself one. Congratulations, Poldra Viladu. Congratulations on your purchase of a new Shashka. Now, how do we cut with it? Okay, let's talk about that next. Alright, so I'm at this Target here. This is made from pool noodles. You can buy them at the 99-cent store, they're cheap. Notice it has a long peg. Notice if this area is X, that means do not cut. That is to teach you not to cut in that area. Okay? This is a cutting zone, this is a cutting zone, this is a cutting zone. Okay? Don't cut here. So when you first get started, make sure you do this. Okay? It's real important. Don't cut, 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 cut. Okay? That way you don't hit the wooden peg and damage your sword. That's where you should be. Next part about cutting is really important to understand is this. What is around you? We don't want to strike our sword on anything around us, so we should be cognizant, aware of everything around us. So, if I'm here and I cut through this target, where is it going to strike? Placement. It's actually very important. Okay? So I turn this target so I have my safety zones here, and I say, okay, do we cut like this? No. We don't cut like this. Okay? Cut at an angle. It's very important to understand. So when you cut, you don't want your wrist to roll while you're training. I want you to do this. Okay, see the trick? Lines it up to the spine. Just make sure that you keep this all aligned. So we want to be able to what? Cut. So I want to what? Cut this and cut what? Cut through it. Okay? So I want to cut this. Okay, I'm going to line this up. And I want to cut downward. Okay, I want to practice my downward cut. It's my basic. I should be standing as so. Okay, we're going to practice cutting down. And what? We're going to cut through. Nice clean like that. Just that simple. Okay? Alright, so we've marked off the area we don't want to cut in. down to here, and here. So again, we want to what? Make sure we see our target, get used to it, bring our sword out, line it up, and I want you to get used to coming back to here, being here, and I want you to cut downward as so. So we should be cutting down like that. Resheath your sword. Now look at the cut. It's nice and clean. This is what we're looking for. Nice clean cut, downward angle. Okay? No scalloping. This should be almost clean like that. That's what you're practicing for. So let's make sure we're not near the wall. We don't want to hit our sword against the wall or behind us. Always be aware of the distance around you. This is important to practice. Okay? So we're here. We want to what? We want to practice our what? Our draw. So if I'm here, so I need to pay attention to the wall, to the draw, and cut. And that's my goal, alright? So how do we practice this? Well, first off, let's make sure we are what? Away from the wall. There's no chance of striking the wall with your brand new sword, because you'll be very sad. We don't want to see you what? Sad. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so we should be here, grab here, line up here, and what? Down. This time I used more of the tip section, so I got a little bit of a roll. But that was all off of one draw. What? Boom, down. And it came out and clean. Alright, so we're going to set the target up. Use the last one, we know it's good, so we're going to put this like so. We're going to mark off like so. We want to make sure we put X's to tell us, hey, don't cut here. Alright, this becomes your cutting zones. These are okay to cut in. Now, we marked it, we made it so we know, we remember, hey, this is where it's safe. I'm not going to damage my blade. We don't want to bend the blade hitting a piece of hardwood. Alright, so this is your training. Simple training. Again, this is a 99-cent store. You can get 2 targets for 99 cents this way. Put it out to here, we have it. We want to practice what? Ring grab. So we should be here with a ring grab. Remember this ring grab? Okay, this is where we should be. We should be practicing this. Ring grab here, bring the blade out, cutting downward, okay? There's a sweet spot in the sword. So you can percuss and find this sword. It's right about here. So it should be hitting in here. The sword should be here. It should be like so. Okay? I'm going to turn my target so I can see it to my side. It should be here. It should come down and come down at an angle like so. So, thumb is like so. See? So I don't roll my wrist. Legs are apart. I have it to my shoulder. And I'm going to come down an angle like so. And cut right through. Okay? So then, I want to what? Practice upward cuts. Okay? So if you want to practice upward cut, let's say for now, start this way, upward. Okay, make sure you line up your target. This is real important, you don't hit your peg. Okay? We're going to come upward and practice an upward cut now. Just like this, okay? I'm getting that habit. Okay? I draw my blade up and come back down. Okay? Resheath your sword. And that's what you practice. Do this over and over and over again. Bottles are great for this purpose. You can do these too. These things are cheap. It takes a sharp sword to cut them. If it's dull, it smacks it around. Yeah, to the perspective here, we're going to go ahead, we're going to cut this. So here I am, lined up. Okay. Do my ring grip, bring my blade up to here, have my hand behind my back. Okay, and I'm going to cut downward. Cut all the way through. Notice where my blade stopped. Notice the angle around here. I came from here, down, through, and back. This is your safety zone. You got to make sure it's clear. Just like that. Alright. Get one more cut out of this. Bring my sword up to my shoulder here, hand behind my back. Keep it safe. Also keeps your sheath back. Okay? Come down here. Like so. It's done. Resheath. And we're done. Okay? Through. Simple. Notice the long peg. Here's the stand. Works well. Again, out of scrap wood, stuff that I found. Okay, simple. Or we're doing pool noodles. Not for bottles though, but it works for tatami mats. Alright, so what did I show you today? Today I showed you basically what? Simple cut like this. We're starting from here. Easy power generation cutting across. Get in the habit of what? Ring grab, thumb index. Very important to learn to thumb index your sword so you don't roll your wrist. You could feel it then. Okay? You want to get in the habit of putting your sword all the way to here. Hand goes behind. Put it on the belt so it keeps it back. Get used to cutting down. Making sure it's clear. Okay? You're going to be used to cutting down and through, right? Cut through, cut through, cut through. Remember, these are sharp. Okay? I can't stress this enough. These blades are sharp. Okay? If I could sit here and do that, remember, what will it do to you? Treat it with great respect. It's a sharp sword. Get in that habit. Treat it as such, okay? Stay safe out there, you know, with my fellow Cossacks. You know, what they say? Nashi zdоровья, to your health. Stay safe. It's tough times out there, I know. We all get through it. You know, we shall endure. Okay, so, little things to remember. Got any questions? Remember, you can always read my books. There's videos, I have video out there, but nothing like this that shows just the basic. Again, back to this. Most important, learn to thumb index like so. Okay, thumb index down. Get in that habit. Good body position from here. Basic cut. Okay, and you come here. Basic cut. Okay, basic cut is here, away from you. Notice my body's out of the way. Okay, it will not get cut this way because it's terrible if you get cut. Many, many stitches. You don't want to be that guy. You want to be here. Put on your shoulder. Down. Okay. There's the basics. All right. Any questions? You know how to get a hold of me. What did I say? Until next time. Dos vidania. Right? Dos vidania. Paka paka.